Hi guys, Santosh here. Just a quick cold overview on today's session, 16th April 2026, Thursday. If you look into this particular screen, before moving on to today's activity, with the help of last 3 to 4 days of my Outlook videos, you can able to get some firm understanding on how the VWAP and its inventory works together. To just give some examples, if you look into some last 3 4 days, by just looking into this VWAP alone, you can able to get some setups in mind. Let's say I have been taking this, each blue line is nothing but individual day. If you look on this particular day, if you look into this VWAP line, a red line, you can able to see it's in an upward curve. So my setup would be buy on dip, only buy on dips. Whenever the price reaches to below VWAP zones, I will be entering long. I will be keeping a target on +1 standard deviation white line on +2 standard deviation green line. So it has been playing out so many scalps you can able to do with the help of this VWAP curve alone. Obviously, we should not use the VWAP curve on individual basis because we have to compare with inventory. But as far as concerned, by just looking into the VWAP, we can able to see how the day structure is taking place. If you look on this particular day, the VWAP is slightly flat. So there is a mean reversion trading setup. Buy on -2 SD and sell on +2 standard deviation. It works good on this particular day. If you look into this 13th April, you can able to see there is a steep curve on the VWAP on the upside. So it is a buy on dip. Whenever the price comes to this VWAP zone, we can enter long. Again, VWAP, enter long. And if you look into the next day, again the curve is in steep on the upside. So buy on dip. Whenever the price comes to VWAP or below VWAP, we can enter long. Enter long. But yesterday, we can able to see there is an downward rhythm on the VWAP, which signifies sell on rise. So whenever the price goes to the VWAP zone, we can enter short, enter short, enter short. That's how, by just looking into the VWAP, we can able to identify the trade setup. So with the help of these examples, if you look into today's activity, you can able to see that in the first half of the session, after this is the overnight session, after the overnight, the price has been VWAP has been in a steep manner, which shows on the imbalance on the upside, which signifies that buy on dips scenario. So if anyone is keenly watching into the steepness, then they can able to do some scalps on buy on dips, but not in the VWAP zone. The rhythm is in fast rhythm, so they have to keep on buying at this white line. This is one standard deviation, and the target is green line. So after some time, after some initial activity, the price has been the VWAP curve has been flat, which signifies that mean reversion setup. And also, if you look into this particular inventory on today, the inventory is nearly flat. It is not building up on the. It is not building up on the higher side. In the same manner, it is not even building on the lower side because the inventory is flat where the buyers and sellers interaction is equal on both sides, and also the VWAP curve looks uh, flat, which signifies some mean reversion trades. So I will be looking into mean reverting trade setup, especially today, which means that whenever the price reaches to the -2 standard deviation bands or below level, I will be entering long, which is buy trade. And whenever the price reaches to the +2 standard deviation or above, I will be entering short by keeping a stop loss just above the two standard deviation zones or above this 2 days before value area high, which I have been marked in a white line. In the same manner on the downside, this is the line which I have been marked yesterday. Actually, we have been looking at this level. That's the yesterday while posting my video. This is the time I have been posted my video, and I have been informed that sell on rise market, and I will be shorting at above the VWAP level. This is a good opportunity, and also I mentioned that if it breaks this line and if it stays for 5 to 15 minutes, then we can able to see some more weakness and can get some more fall towards the lower levels. But yes, as expected, it has been sustained below this line for 5 to 15 minutes, but there is not a good inventory buildup on that stage. And also in the later closing, nearly to the closing, the inventory has been flushing on the higher side, which also signifies that this acceptance over there is not getting backed up by the inventory. So this acceptance is no more valid, not valid, it is getting exhausted slowly. So it has been rejected and it has been traded towards the previous day value area, which has shown in today's activity. And also in today's inventory, it has been clearly mean reverting, which means that whenever the inventory is building, it is flushing towards zero. Again, if it is in building, it is flushing towards zero. Now it is negative net positions building on the selling side. Again, there is a higher possibility it can flush towards zero. So if it is building on the downward direction, then I can expect the inventory to flush on upside. If it is building on the upward direction, then I can expect some inventory flush on the downside again to the mean zero levels, which signifies the classic mean reversion trade. So I would be expecting a mean reverting trading setup today, buy on dip and sell on rise. So the place where we have to buy is nothing but below -2 standard deviation, and a place we have to keep target a VWAP or above VWAP for the long position, and for the short trade we have to initiate above this green line, which is +2 standard deviation or above +2 standard deviation, and the target is VWAP or below VWAP. That's how today's trade setup I'll be looking for. On the other hand, I'll be keenly watching when it peers through this high level, which is 2 days before value area high, and this is 2 days before value area low. When the price reaches to this level, it has to pierce first and it has to accept over there for 5 to 15 minutes like this. And also, it has to be backed up by good buying aggression inventory. If these three conditions met, then I can able to switch my bias from mean reversion to trend trading technique, which is a breakout trading technique. Then I can go long here. Similarly, if the price breaks below this level, which is last couple of days before value area low, if at once it peers through this level, and if it is sustains over there for 5 to 15 minutes, and also it has been backed up by good selling aggression in the inventory. If these three conditions met, then I can change my bias again from mean reversion to sell side, and I enter short here by keeping a stop loss just above this two standard deviation line or one standard deviation line, and I can expect some more fall on the downside. But as far as concerned, the inventory, though the inventory is in positive, net positive, but it has flat mean reversion because of these flushes towards zero. So right now, I'll be expecting a mean reversion trades, and later I can change my bias if market context and the inventory builds on either side. That's it. Thank you. Thank you so much.